What is up, everybody? It's your boy Jono NBA back with another video, and today I'll be sharing my prediction on who will advance in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's get to it. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Atlanta Hawks. In this series, I want to say Milwaukee, but my gut is telling me the Atlanta Hawks are going to win. Why? Because just look at how they've been playing. I mean, surpassing New York. I believe everybody had New York over them. Of course I did. And coming back from 18 in Game 4 against Philly, then coming back from 26 in Game 5, it's crazy because I had both Philly and New York beating Atlanta in each series. And for the record, this is a statement for Philly. Trade Ben Simmons. I keep telling y'all, he's not that guy. He's so trash. Trade Ben Simmons immediately. You have to. Him and Embiid is just not it. It's over. It's not going to work. You even have Philly fans saying trade Ben Simmons. And even one fan actually burned his jersey. Like, you must be that trash for your own fans, the team you play for, doing things like that, like burning your jersey. That's just flat out embarrassing. And for Doc Rivers, I think it's come down to the point where I think you're really an overrated coach, and this is almost every playoffs. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous, blowing leads after leads after leads. Except this time, it's not like he blew a 3-1 lead series, but he still lost, making him the only coach to lose 9 Game 7s, which is the most in NBA history. How do you do that? The team you coached this year still gave up 2 leads in 2 straight games. How do you let that happen? Especially, you up 26. How do you let that happen? I mean, he made no adjustment whatsoever. Probably had no pep talk with your second best player, supposedly your second best player in Ben Simmons. You're not telling him to be aggressive or anything like that. He does absolutely nothing in the fourth quarter, especially when the team needs him the most. Just a scrub, like. And then he wants to go on the post-game interview talking about, oh, I just didn't play right. Then get right. You even got Shaq calling him out. Like, it doesn't take you 7 games to get right. Get right. And this is not even about his shooting. This is about him not being aggressive. You're 6'11", 240, can handle the ball, has the ability to attack the rim. But for some reason, it's like he is scared. No wonder Shaq said he would have knocked Ben Simmons out. And quite frankly, I'm not mad at him for saying that, because I probably would too if he was my teammate. But anyway, back to Atlanta. They're just shocking the world right now with their style of play. I swear they have a lot of skilled players, not just Trae Young, the whole team. They just play extremely well. They have great perimeter shooting. They get stops, they fight, and they win. Atlanta is the real deal. They're a very well-balanced team, and nobody on that team was even an all-star, not even Ice Trae. I think many people, including myself, were sleeping on them because they're just proving each and everybody wrong with the caliber of guys they have and the way they play. And let's give credit to Coach Nate McMillan too. Gets fired in Indiana, gets the job in Atlanta as an assistant. ATL lets go of Lord Kiss. Nate McMillan takes over now. And now him and the Hawks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. That is just amazing. And another thing I want to point out, I think Trae Young is the most important player in the series. He's going to have to be spectacular. He's going to need to be really efficient in this series and the floor general that he is to get other guys involved. And they just can just play the way they've been playing all playoffs. And like I said, Trae Young is going to have to be spectacular. He's going to need to work on his efficiency. I think that's the only thing that he has to work on. He's going to have to play out of his mind. I think Trae Young coming up big, of course, that's Atlanta's only hope. And as for the Bucks, I don't think Giannis can be stopped in this series, to be honest with you. This should be his easiest to get to the finals. I think he's definitely going to be unstoppable in this series. But the thing is about Milwaukee is I hate to see them rely on Giannis all the time. We know he's not a great shooter, but he's not afraid to take shots either. And of course, Giannis going downhill, even though Capella is there or John Collins, the Hawks are not stopping him. But him not being a great shooter can affect Milwaukee. That's why the Bucks need Middleton, who I think is the X factor in this series. He needs to come up big in this series. Because as I said, Atlanta is a well-balanced team. They play both ends on the floor. Those guys are not afraid. They can definitely play. I think Jrue Holiday will do a great job guarding Trae Young. The rest of the guys I'm not worried about either. They're going to play their roles and they're going to scrap. But there's something else that Milwaukee has the advantage over Atlanta. Nobody on that team is undersized. Now Drew Holiday, now PJ Tucker, and so on. They have great size that can really kill Atlanta on the mid-range and when it comes to driving inside. But when you have King Capella down there, it may be hard because he's a great shot blocker. Well, other than stopping Giannis in the paint. But man, I really don't know how this series is going to pan out. Like I said, I want to say Milwaukee, but my gut is saying ATL. But I think I got Milwaukee in 5 or 6 games. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section who you got in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Milwaukee Bucks or the Atlanta Hawks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell right next to it so you can be notified when I upload a new video. All my social media links are in the description below. Be sure to follow that. Till next time, John out.